Hey guys, it's the vwnut garage. Here we are, part 17, Miss Daisy. We are going to clean up the engine compartment and get it sprayed with something better than what's on there. So I'll set the camera up somewhere and I'll show you guys what we're going to try. That was advertised as paint and rust remover. A little attachment for the angle grinder, and I'll get you guys set up and we'll go from there. Patina's here too, right? I'm not sure what she's chewing on, but something. What is it? What is it? Are you recycling? Are you recycling? Nice. Good job. Make that piece of wood into smaller pieces, please. Thanks. Alright, so we're in the engine compartment. I'm going to start by getting this engine compartment seal out. There's two pieces to this one. This upper one is pretty well. This upper one right here. Sorry guys. First thing. This upper one is pretty well gone. This one here, it's in fair shape. I'll probably keep it as a spare. We'll see how it comes out. Alright, we got all the wires tucked up. Oh, sorry for the light, you guys. There. We got all the wires tucked up out of our way. Right there. We'll find a place to put you guys. And I'll show you what I'm going to use. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to talk about is this product right here, Bounce. This whole box I put out there in the shed inside Ruby. There's lots of ways to keep the animals out of your car in the winter, and by animals I mean the mice. Mostly that's the problem here where I live. There's lots of ways to do it. I use Bounce. It works good. So far so good. Last year no animals, so hoping the same for this year. I put it in the trunk, I put it in the engine compartment, I put it inside, I put it under the seats, under the back seat, in the speakers. I put it everywhere. A whole box. 40 sheets. One Volkswagen Bug. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're going to try out this here wheel on the angle grinder. It is advertised as a paint and rust remover. So we'll get all the safety gear. Got all the safety gear, and we'll get you guys set up and turn on some lights, and we'll get to carving away on that engine compartment and see what it looks like underneath all the paint that's there. Alright, so that was just a couple of minutes, and it seems to be, you know, not gumming up too bad. But I gotta tell you guys, it's taking the stuff right off of there, so this product is recommended. Alright, so that thing made short work of that. There's a little bit of touch up to do in a couple of spots. We'll get her cleaned up and we'll get her ready to respray. A little bit of cleaning down here still in the groove for the seal. Boy, you got to be gentle on those. I'll show you guys. Alright, so you guys are in there. What I'm doing right now is just kind of going through, dropping screwdrivers. I'm just going through the edge right here and just kind of straightening her out and finding out where she's real crunchy. Trying to be gentle. They do make this in a replacement part, but I'm hoping to salvage enough of this right here. And at the same time I'm straightening all of these. You got to be careful with you guys aren't looking. You got to be careful with the ones up here on the firewall. These ones, because they're super sharp. They will stab you. So that's what we're doing. We'll get to pulling those out and checking all that around, making sure it's all clean. Get to cleaning it up, squirt some primer on it to make it happy, and go from there. Parts run. Alright guys, so I have this little hook bladed guy right here, and it's been working pretty good at getting the old rubber out of there. As you can see, I'll bring you guys back when we get her cleaned up, taped off. Also, I've been going through and straightening out all the stabby gizes that hold the factory sound deadening material in there. So we'll finish getting her cleaned up. You guys know the rest. Patina's over there playing basketball. Bring it here, puppy. Bring it here. Get your ball. Bring it here. Good dog. Go get it. Bring it here. Who says pit bulls don't fetch? I just found one of those things I should share with you guys. So these are the deck lid hinges, and this one's intact. Let's see what I can do without shaking the camera too much. So there's 1, 2, 3 of them on here. So what I do is I take off the inside one and the back one, slide it right out, and that way I keep this this piece of hardware together. I'll do the same on the other one, and since I do them all the same, I'll remember which one was left and which one was right. Not that it matters, just what I do. So there it is, just one quick coat of primer. I'll probably put on another one once it warms up and dries in here a little bit, and then we'll move on to the black, and that should be everything that engine compartment will need as far as just protecting the metal that's there. There was no real bad rust in there. All of what I'm painting right now all gets covered up with sound deadening. I understand it's not the full restoration paint job, but that's not what this car needs. What this car needs is just to be brought back to life. So we're just trying to seal the metal underneath. If there's any rust, we're trying to stop it. The big rusty parts, like you guys have seen with the floor, we're trying to replace those. That's coming up real soon. So we'll let this dry. We'll put another couple coats of primer on there, and then we'll get to painting it black, and we'll let it dry and bring you guys back. So I was out the other day. First of all, let me show you something. Look at this icicle. Right? But I was out the other day and came across these, and I thought once I put them on and they fit, I would share them with you guys. I used to just use a bungee cord to help. Alright, like I was saying before the camera died, these are springs for holding the chains on the Redneck tractor. I found a pair of them. They fit perfect. It's awesome. The Redneck tractor is kind of bathed in ice right now, like that icicle I showed you. And Ruby's over there all tucked away, nice and comfy. And we're waiting for paint to dry in this nice ventilated area. The engine compartment is already looking better. Alright guys, so there's the finished product. You just gotta let it dry and take the tape off of it. I'd like to thank you guys for coming by the VW Nut Garage and hanging out with me today. We'll see you soon.